Oh, yeah. Y'all know what it is. Fryday Rap Eagles wear boxing. Pay attention. Yeah. Test, test. Yes. Yeah. We up in here. Now what? My twisted mods. Talk about it. Yeah, we got this. Yep. We got this rain again. I'm sitting here panicking. Like, what the hell? Not the rain. Please. Please don't do us. Please don't do us. Please, rain. Yeah, be good, rain. This rain want to come and get us again, man. Sit there and scare me like that. I'm like, come on. I can't take it twice. I got to move out. I'm already moving stuff around. I got stuff set up to it. I got stuff boxed up. That's what I need to make. I need to make an emergency box. A lot of people. I see y'all did, Derek. Do you have to say it? Salute to Derek. Yeah, Derek, you have to say it. You got to say it. Oh, Eagle, you late again? No, Eagle ain't late. I'm here. 4 o'clock, brother. And I'm not no female, so anything close to 4 is good. A man gets up to like 4. You know, if he says 4 o'clock, a man gets up to 4, at least 4:15. Give or take 2 or 3 minutes. That's it. Yeah. Y'all almost had me, Derek. Y'all almost had me, man. I almost had to stay, man. I had to get the hell up out of here, man. Y'all started that shit at the end of the show, man. But now he's talking about salute. Talking about you late again. You late Eagle. Now, y'all started that comments and shit at the end. I was trying to keep everything nice and clean, man. But y'all, something wrong with y'all, man. Something wrong with y'all. I mean, I just gotta get used to it. Cause I never know. Y'all like volcanoes. Y'all like volcanoes when they what that is? What they call it? Dormant. Dormant meaning it ain't done. It just ain't gonna erupt. But y'all fake dormant. Y'all act like, yeah, I mean, yeah. So y'all act like y'all gonna be okay, and then in a minute y'all just erupt for no reason. Y'all just y'all took the chat. Y'all went haywire with the chat at the end. I see where it was going. I wasn't gonna sit there and mess with y'all, but y'all had me. I was already crying. I'm like, oh no, not the fur, because I could see the fur. You know what I mean? In my mind, I'm like, that fur. Y'all start talking about the boots and shit. But y'all know that boy got a problem. Come on now. I mean, you guys in the sport, right? So everybody into the boxing and understanding boxing. But come on, man. We got to understand that there's some people that's in the boxing, in boxing itself. We know that we have people in there. So I see you down there, y'all, sir. Salute to y'all, sir. Y'all know that some people in boxing, you guys know that they got issues, man. It's just like everybody wants to, play around it. That's right. He said, salute fam at Derek Beatty, but salute to y'all, sir. But everybody wants to play. I had to get the hell up out of here, man, because my family, y'all, my Eagle family up in here, y'all start losing it. Yeah. Look, see, y'all, sir, didn't even get enough, right? Yeah. And he said Raleigh is special as in special needs. But see, the thing about y'all, sir, he didn't get enough. I had to get the hell out of here the other day, man. I couldn't stay here with y'all, man. Y'all would have had me in here another hour, man. I had stuff to do, man. I'm trying to rearrange my place, and when you're doing it by yourself, you don't want nobody helping you. It's hard, man. That 300 pound plus bed, I moved that. I lowered it. I just moved everything around, man. The only thing I have to do now is I got to just throw out like old paperwork, and I don't have I probably got to go get me a shredder. That's what I probably need. All that tearing, you mess your hands up just tearing paper up all day. So I'm gonna just try to go find me a cheap one. I'm not gonna order one. I'll spend $10 extra and just go down the street and pick one up. I can get to Amazon, but forget that. You can get to Amazon, but I ain't trying to do the Amazon. I might even pick up a television cord over there too, because I need the, I forget what they freaking call it. The RF cable, right? I need that also. I might as well just pick some stuff up. Although the Amazon is great. I got a weight bench from them, man. That shit ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It looks a lot sturdier than what I thought it was going to be. Stop it. Okay, I'll let y'all get it out. Y'all can get it out your system. Because I did name y'all in my title today. I did name y'all because y'all went crazy. Like, at the end of the show, y'all just... y'all could have did that shit anytime you want to. Fryday Rap, Eagles Web, mods are sick. I put down that y'all sick. Y'all sick, man. Jimmy, let me see. He said, Derek said salute. And y'all, sir. He said Raleigh's so dumb when Tanks stole the show, he decided to call the police. God dang. Raleigh's so dumb. If he was to get locked in a supermarket, he starved to death. God dang. I'm not going to get him. He said Raleigh's so dumb, even Google can't translate him. Y'all stupid, man. That's why I had to leave y'all alone last time, man. Y'all start losing it. At the end of the damn show, y'all came in and y'all just started losing it. Even Gil Cole's, all y'all started losing it at the end. What is it with, so it was, okay, so this, let's be clear. So it was April. Okay, so April can be cool or cold way up north. Like the northern states. It can be cold, but it's never fur coat cold. Well, I'm not going to say never, but it's most of the time it's not fur coat cold. Yes, they was having the kickoff over in England or something. I don't know. So maybe they was having the kickoff over in England. I don't know. But he had that coat on and everything. But y'all knew when y'all seen that. Conor McGregor, too, is another one that's out of his damn mind. But once y'all seen that, y'all already knew that he was insane. Y'all know he was insane. Okay, he got one more. Let me see. He wrote another one up there. He said Raleigh's so dumb he stuck a phone up his ass to make a booty call. Oh, wow. That's it. I'm done until Gil. He said until Gil comes in. Well, I don't know if Gil said he's coming in. Well, if Gil come in, y'all gonna try to steal the show. I don't care. This is Fryday Rap. Y'all can do what you want to. Let's try to watch. So, Derek, you get the information already. It's probably 10 o'clock. So let's try to watch the fight. And somebody let me know because it slips my mind. Who did Navarrete? Did he lost the last fight, right? I'm trying to think. Did Navarrete lose his last fight? I'm just trying to think. I'm not 100% sure. So let's watch that tonight. Um, Maybe he's just not a superstar, so he's not getting the pay per view. I think we got the ESPN on that. I'm not sure on you or on your end. Let me check. Let me go in here and check and see. So you got it over there, y'all. So you got looks like Sky Sports. You got. Oh no, it's WB. Okay, yeah, you got Sky Sports, and also I'm kind of interested in the Pedraza. I'm interested in that. So let's take a look at him. Barboza Jr. That's gonna be like a really hard step for him. To cross, for him to get that one tonight. So that's gonna probably be pretty hard for him to get. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to get somebody's. It's hard to get somebody's. Oh, Derek Beatty said no. So his last fight. So only time Navarrete lost was he got decision. That was it. Yep. Yeah, sir said no. Navarrete had one loss a year ago. Yeah, Navarrete. Yeah. He had one loss. Yeah, but it was only it was a decision though. It was a decision. Okay, Derek said I'm watching on ESPN Plus. Yeah, we got ESPN Plus. Oh, yeah, I was just telling y'all, sir, that they got Sky, Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. I'll see y'all there. Salute, brother. He said Eagles wear boxing. Salute, bro. Yeah, see, I picked against Pedraza, but he may show up. Yeah, that's true too, though. It could end up being way more exciting than what we think it is. Y'all, sir, say I got access to ESPN Plus as well on my Fire Stick. Look at him. He got his Fire Stick in effect. Derek Beatty says, salute to Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Y'all, sir. Salute to Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Yep. He said, salute, fam. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys went crazy the other day. You guys know you went crazy. That's the whole thing about it. If you guys didn't know, then you know now that I'm like, wow, that's it. These guys they went totally crazy the other day. Hey, let me know, man. So what actually sparked that conversation? I know I was bringing up some stuff, but what actually sparked that conversation? Is it because earlier in the show or whatever? Because early in the show we were talking about the Charlos and all these other people that, Danny Garcia, Mikey all these Garcias and everybody who, checked in or whatever is saying that they got some kind of issues, mental, was it Hurd too? Didn't Hurd have some kind of issues too? Everybody had some kind of issues. And at the end of the show, you guys just went crazy on Raleigh. But now we can come in here and we're going to fund. I'm sorry. It's a real problem. And I'm sorry to people that come in and they say, you know what, those folks in there, they're not the best guys. I'll tell you guys, I got 30-plus-year-olds in here. I even got one 50-year-old in here. Or 50-something. That's Bruce. Bruce is like 50-something or whatever. So, I'm just going to be honest with you guys that come in and just want to check out the show sometimes. This show is not for kids. There's really not a filter in here. And all the guys in here are at least 30 plus for the most part. We got a couple of youngsters in here, but even they got a different mindset. We are not part of you guys' cancel culture shit. We're not part of that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry that we're not part of your cancel culture. I'm sorry that you guys are part of it. The guys in here are going to be respectful, right? But what I got to say to you when you come in here and just looking in and just peeping in here is that we're not part of that. So our filter is not going to be what you think it is. And you're going to, oh, I can't believe they said that. No. And it's not like we don't give 0 Fs. So I'm not saying that. It's not like we give 0 Fs about people. Because we give more than 0 Fs about people. But if you put yourself out there, you know, and we're not the psychologists, we're not the sociologists and stuff like that. We're not gonna look out for you. We're gonna check the neck, because that's just what we're doing here. And if it's upsetting to some people, then guess what? It just has to be upsetting to some people, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check the neck. And you see, my brother just came in here, Sir Flame. Salute to Sir Flame. So we're gonna check the neck. So I'm sorry about that. So we're not part of that. So everybody's in here probably over 30, for the most part. And so we're not gonna, like I said, we are not going to, be lenient or nothing like that. If we come up with something, if the guys come up with something and we start laughing, that's all. It is what it is on that. And I don't even like to say that, but it is. It just is what it is. So they started like really going in on Raleigh right before I left, and I had to leave, man, because they had me crying, Sir Flame. They was losing their damn mind up in here. So I had to leave the show, man, and Derek and them just went in on on my boy. I was like, wow. They just went straight in on him. So like I said, there's no filter, we're not part of the cancel culture. So hey, we got thicker skin in here. You can say it you want to. You can call me anything you want to. It don't matter. If I start accepting what you call me, that's my bad. I'm not accepting what you. I know your feelings hurt. If you start calling me names, that's because you got your feelings hurt. Your feelings is hurt. You're emotional. You need a slapping. I didn't grow up like that. I grew up with somebody. Shit, a neighbor might end up throwing a rock at your dumb ass for doing something stupid. So that's why I grew up. Oh, that's right, Derek, the young one. Derek, 23. Derek said, not me. I'm 23. Oh, Bruce say he's 68. Bruce, you full of shit. Shut up. But anyway, Bruce say he's 68. Okay, he was born in 68. But anyway, Yasser Hussein said Derek been 23 for the last 23 years. Yeah, Derek Betty crying at Yasser. Yasser said, it's the participation trophy generation eagle. Yeah. Oh yeah, that old bullshit. No, I had youngsters in that whole T-ball era and shit like that, but it's worse than that now, brother. But anyway, Sir Flame said, salute to Eagles, web salute to the chat. He said, and as always, he said, jab that like button on your neck. He said, don't get neck in Eagles way of boxing. He got the fire up good, baby. Got that 100 up good, baby, with that glove. And don't forget about them things. We take you out, baby. Get that neck tore up. Derek Beatty said, salute to Sir Flame. Sir Flame right back at Derek Beatty with the salute, brother. Yeah, y'all, Sir Hussein says, salute, fam, at Sir Flame. Sir Flame said, salute, Bruce, gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Y'all, Sir Hussein said, we all over 30. Derek, he's 23. But anyway, Sir Flame said, salute to y'all, Sir Hussein. Yeah, Derek always said Derek been 23 for 23 years. Derek can't get over that 2-3. You better get over that 2-3. 23 is not a good year, man. That's not a good age to be, man. I'm telling you. Youngsters think that 18 to whatever is a good age to be. That's, you don't know shit. At 23 years old, you a dumbass still. At 23 years old, you still kind of dumb. You still. But you know what? The thing about us, we was dumb, but we had smarts enough to know when to be dumb. You know what I mean? Now kids don't even know when to be stupid anymore. They don't even know when. They don't know how to. They don't know how to be dumb and get away with it. You know, we could be stupid and get away with it because we were smart enough. But these dumbass kids don't know the rules, brother. Sir Flame said at least do 25. Yeah, Derek, at least do 25. Yeah, 25 or 26. I would say 25 or 26. You know, you've been through all the bullshit. I mean, you could be through at 25 because I have people with that I've known growing up when it was through and finished. Probably before they even hit 21. I mean, through, finished, like completely. Life is over with. I'm not saying dead, but you might as well be dead. Just completely, just a burnout, you know, just a complete burns outs and shit, you know. But yeah, that whole Raleigh stuff, y'all had me crying, man. I had to get up out of here, man. Y'all was still going. I checked over, I cut the chat, but it still runs for like about 30 seconds or so, or whatever. And y'all was still going in. Especially y'all, sir. Y'all sure come in with the jokes today. The Raleigh jokes. Hey, but the thing is, like I said, we're not part of that cancel culture shit. And so, look, you guys are going to get it. If you do some bullshit, chances are we're going to get you up here in the Eagles way of boxing. You know, so let's try to watch. So we still got, how many hours we got? We got quite a while. We got like about 5.5 hours before the fights come on. Yeah, I should be able to catch. Most of it. I got to go in. I got to do a little work tonight. So, had to be on that mobile device. Tell him, Sir Flame. Yeah. Look at Derek. Derek on his bullshit. He said I'll be 24 in December. Okay, but you was 23 before December, so how you gonna be 24 in December? How many years you counting leap years or some shit? Derek be counting leap years. He said I'll be 24 in December. Shit, he was 20, but he was 23 before. He was 23 before December, but he'll be 24 in December. Okay, Derek, tell us anything you want to. Yeah, y'all, Sir crying. He said Derek Brady crying. Yeah, Sir Flame said it, Derek Brady. He said you ain't got to lie, Craig. Yeah, you ain't got to lie, Craig. Craig lying his ass off. Craig, a.k.a. Derek Bailey. Did y'all see the Benavidez versus Plant press conference? And see, you know what I like about Plant? And see, Plant is, his psychology is playing off of you. Like your physical attributes and shit. He gonna get all in your head because you know you done heard certain shit. Because you know if you pick on David Benavidez, you got to pick on his body, and he's doing the right thing because he had that low self-esteem probably as a kid. He used to be a fatty. See, and if somebody used to be a fatty, that's when you start picking on their body. If they're not a man enough. So if he's not man enough, if he can't just, oh yeah, I'm fat now, I'm trying to get fat. Matter of fact, give me buy me a pack of donuts. But instead of that, it's probably going to have flashbacks. See, that's what you do. And we were just talking about the mental thing. So the mental thing in the mental game, there's levels. So if you are a type of guy, if you got a mouthpiece on you, and you start running it, and somebody catch wind of it, just know that somebody may say something about you. Just be willing. And I'm going to tell you who has psychological problems that you guys don't know. That in my estimation, that I can see, is MTM, guys. He has a lot of problems. That's why he's staying in the limelight. It's almost like one of those old wrestlers and stuff. You know those old wrestlers, you must respect me when they get those wins. He's like, you must respect me. I am the greatest. Let's just flip the page on that just for a second. I don't usually like talking about him that much, but let's just flip the page. I'm the greatest. Name anybody in here, name one champion that Ali fought and beat, or fought and lost to that Floyd could beat at any time in Floyd's career that he could beat. Y'all do that for me first. See, I wrap your ass up. You don't mess with ego because I wrap your shit up quick. I don't need no paperwork. I'll let everybody else figure out the paperwork themselves. So let's stop saying all these things that's outlandish and stuff like that. Hey, yeah. Tell him though, sir. I got to read that again. Sir told him. He said, Derek, you ain't got the lie, Craig. Yeah, that's right. You ain't got the lie, Craig. Yeah, Craig lying about having those funds. Yeah, Derek Bailey said, okay, yeah. Back down here. Player said I didn't know if Benavidez was going to make weight or be on coke. Yeah, of course he gonna play with it. He playing with it, the weight, coke. He gonna mess with all that. Sir Flame said, "Yeah, I saw it. I knew it was gonna happen." Benavides, she wanted to to shake things up a little. Yeah. Player said he got titties. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Player said he got titties. Yeah, yeah. Sir Flame said Foreman. Oh, you think Mayweather could? You think Mayweather could beat Foreman? Come on, Sir Flame, stop playing. I said name a fighter that Mayweather could have beat, a champion that Mayweather could have beat that Ali beat or lost to, or even lost to. Just name one champion that he could have beat. The Floyd versus Foreman would have went. How many seconds would that fight have went? Even though Floyd is like elusive and quick, one thing about Foreman had a hell of a reach, and he would swing like from one rope to the other to get your ass. Because once he caught him just enough to stun him and keep him still, would have been all the way over. Nah, Floyd wouldn't have beat Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe would have ate his ass up. See, the thing about Smoking Joe that you got to realize he's left-handed, and so that shell don't work. And he would just eat into the shell. You said Floyd was a heavyweight. If Floyd was a heavyweight, he'd be kind of fat. The only short heavyweight that wasn't like extra fat, but he's just too big. And I think he just moved up to fight George Foreman. That was Dwight Muhammad Qawi. But he was just too small. What is he, like 5'6", 5'8"? So Dwight Muhammad Qawi was about 5'7", 5'8", but he was a great man at it. Like shit, he could have stayed at like light heavyweight. He was good. So that just shows you that a short guy can move up like that. A short guy can be up in those weights, but the power is just so much different up there. The power is just so much different. Sir Flame crying. Yeah, but these encounters, I love it though. I love a press conference where you can, if they're gonna get in each other's head. See, Platt is not really a talker like that. He don't talk all day long. But if you're gonna get face to face with him, I know his camp told him, "Hey, talk shit back to him, man. Don't let nobody just talk shit to you or whatever." So it's different, like out here in the world. You let people say whatever they want to. You just look at them, just shake your head, like because that. There's some kind of mental problems when you just start picking on people. There's mental issues when you just start bothering people. If it's not something that you have to psychologically do for some type of advantage, then there's some kind of issues there. You gotta just shake your head, like look at people like, yeah, you got issues. I mean, long as you keep your issues over there, me and Sticky will stay in our lane. Because usually I have Sticky with me. Sticky. And so, if I have a problem, then Sticky, he have a problem too. And you don't want no problems. See, you rather have problems with me, but you want to have zero problems with Sticky. Because most times Sticky, he's with me. And you don't want to have no problems with Sticky. Yeah. And like I said, I'm rational. I think. I don't just do. Okay, my birds is going again. I don't know if y'all can hear him. Let me turn the mic a little bit. See if y'all can hear him. I like that sound, the way he doing. He going zzzz, chee 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 chee. I don't know what bird that is. I never heard that before. Is he doing gunshots? Is that bird doing gunshots? Because he's doing. What the hell is that? He been watching too much army movies. He says, a laser? I don't know what he's doing. That don't sound like bird language. See, but the thing about birds, people don't know birds are smart. And I'm gonna be honest, I think all birds can actually talk. Because they always say like so many birds talk. I think all of them talk. I think all birds can talk. They just don't. They just communicate and, sing with each other. I think all birds can talk though. Because how one bird gonna be able to talk and the rest can't talk? Come on, get out of here. Especially a bird that sounds so annoying. You know what I mean? Some birds sound annoying. Like, what the hell? But they can talk. Like parrots. Parrots are annoying as hell, but they can talk. Certain birds, they just sound like, what the hell? They making all kinds of crazy ass noise and shit. They got them flying around in LA all wild. I don't know what happened. I guess a shipment of birds got loose. And so now they live down there. The green parrots. And they be flying around in flocks and stuff. Yeah. Birds are good, but they just too messy for me, man. I don't have, I had to put your ass outside. If I had birds, I had to, they couldn't, the cage couldn't have no bottom on it or something. And it had to be on a track where it could move so they could fertilize the line or something. I don't know. I ain't cleaning up after birds because I'm too clean, man. I'm a clean freak. So, because I had birds. Somebody bought me birds. I told y'all not too long ago, somebody had bought me birds. I'm like, I had to take them. I said, I can't. I can't handle these birds. They attacking me and shit. Every time I reach into the cage, they flapping. Got feathers and shit all over the house. I'm like, that's too much. And me, I'm spraying their cage down with bleach every day. I know they probably getting sick. I'm bleach and soap. I'm cleaning, I'm scrubbing everything off. I'm like, man, I can't handle no birds, man. Because my boy, one of these guys I used to work with, he's a great artist, man. He used to be able to do, like, he'd do the dot paintings with just making little pixels with a pen. I'm like, how the hell you do that? Real nice stuff. When you walk away from the picture, it comes clear, and you get closer, this looks like a bunch of dots. Yeah, he did that shit free-handed. But yeah, I had a friend, man, he had like a parrot, and that parrot used to just like stand on his perch and shit on the floor. I guess he had like some paper down there. But he actually had like I'm not lying, man, I promise you. The shit looked like a obelisk or something at the bottom. Like, damn, I was like looking at my friend like, dude, man, change the paper, dude. Damn. He got the shit looking like a pyramid at the bottom. I'm like, man, it's time for you to change that shit out. Oh boy. Sir Flame crying again. Sir Flame, get rid of the tears, man. You shouldn't have left so early, brother. If you wouldn't have left so early, you would have heard these, you would have seen what Derek and them was doing, man. They was clowning Raleigh. They was talking about his fur and everything. Yeah. But, the thing is some people do have these issues, and we talked about that, like the mental issues and stuff like that. I want to see what Pedraza does tonight. I want to see what Navarrete does today. With Navarrete, they'll probably give him the win over Wilson. Yeah. Wilson out of Australia, I think, right? So, but anyway, a lot of these guys got these issues. Like I said, MTM got issues himself, man. He's like one of them old school wrestlers, I'm telling you. Is that he wants to make himself so significant. He wants to make himself, he don't understand that these exhibition fights, that's all they are. They're not padding you. They're not like beefing you up. They're not making you 57 and old or nothing like that. And the record books is still going to have you at whatever you're at. And you're not the only undefeated fighter. Remember Rocky Marciano? He was undefeated. Remember the guy over in England? What was his name? The one with the quick hands and stuff? The one that beat Roy Jones? He wouldn't have beat Roy Jones if Roy Jones was at his best, though. Yeah, Surf Fam said, I know this chick who has birds. He said, yeah, it should be everywhere. And she ain't a clean person. Oh, hell no. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm too clean, man. I can't. Because I'm sitting there cleaning the cage like 2 or 3 times a day, man. That's what I do, man. I stopped doing that shit for a while, then went back to doing the same thing I used to do, brother. I didn't used to. I stopped cleaning because people was freak and Calzaghe, yep. But you know what? I'm just saying. I used to be so clean. People wouldn't even my best friends. They wouldn't even want to touch nothing in the house. They don't even want to touch shit. I'm like, because that's how I used to be clean. my girl be there. And she like, shit, it wouldn't matter. She wasn't cleaning. She wasn't really she wasn't no cleaner or no cook or nothing like that. We damn sure eat out. She know how to eat out good though. We can go eat out. But yeah, I clean. Even right now, I clean. Shit, I clean. Every time I go to the bathroom, I clean. If I went to your house and I use your bathroom, I clean your bathroom. Because I used it. Whatever I use in your bathroom, I'll use your toilet, I clean your toilet. If I use your sink, I clean your sink. That's how I am when I go to other people's house. I'm like, they ain't going to be talking about me, all that nasty, man. Don't let him over the house no more. No. And so I treat my place the same way I treat somebody else's place. Is every time I go to the bathroom, I clean. If I use the sink, well, sometimes I don't clean the sink because I'm just washing my hands, but, you know. But within that day, I'm going to probably clean it. I'm not going to give it a cleanser bath, but I'm probably going to give it a little bit of wiping like soap and something like that. But toilet, I'm going to clean it all the time. Got my little spray it down. That's it. Every time. It looks brand new. Because I clean it every time I go in there. I said, damn. I'll be cleaning that thing. So, same thing with my stove. I use it. They come my bleach and soap. My vegetable soap. Here we go. I'm using my vegetable soap. I don't use all those chemicals. Only chemical I use is bleach. Grew up with that. Yeah, I grew up using that bleach. So, yeah, everything gonna get the bleach bath. So that's just what I do. So this is give y'all a little bit. But I don't really care. You know, somebody dirty something up, I don't really care. If you dirty something up, I'm not gonna just come right behind you and fix it. You know, I used to do that shit too. You sit somewhere and mess up a spread or something a little bit, I come right back and fix it. I'm like, I don't even do that. I'll wait till you leave, then I fix everything. Because I really want you to feel like you at home. Just do anything. I don't care. Throw shit, but don't be trashy. You know, but just do what you want to. Lay on the floor. You see a soft rug or something, go lay on that shit. Whatever. Sit here. I mean, there's certain off-limit stuff, but yeah. But yeah, I'm back to some of my old ways. I got to be, man. If you do that way, you don't never have to do, like I said, I'm doing my early spring cleaning. But if you do that, if you put an hour out every day just to clean something, you never have to do all that heavy cleaning like shit in there, scrub. I remember those days when I was growing up, my aunt used to come over. And my mom wasn't as hard on us, but my aunt used to make us scrub. She was the one that introduced me to that bleach. And so she said, you don't just use regular, soap. But she said, put that bleach and shit. And she have a scrub and she hands and knees, brushes and shit. God dang. Yeah, I miss her, man. She passed though, not that long ago. And yeah, I remember, man. Even then, if you look at it, her house was still immaculate, man. Like everything wasn't nothing out of place. Everything was still neat and orderly. Everything was still clean. She was like that her whole entire life. Yeah. Now I don't care if somebody's what I don't care about, like I don't care for at all. Because it shows a lot of times, it shows intelligence. If you go to a person's place and it's messy, they're probably really smart. If everything is too organized, then they're probably not that smart. Because they got to keep shit in a certain place because they can't remember shit. Well, I found it under A. They got to do shit like that because they don't remember. People that have shit that looks like it's all over the place, they're probably smart because they got to remember all that shit. But the thing about it, I just don't like I don't like people, nastiness. I don't like dirt shit everywhere. I don't like that. Now, cluttery, when you throwing papers and shit everywhere, nah, that's different. Messy is different. I don't care. It could be a mess. I say, I don't give a shit. Your place can be a mess. I don't care. As long as I ain't smelling nothing. If it smells like pine, so I'm cool. Yeah, Derek say sound like the military. Yeah, that's how I am, man. But I was like that before the military, though, because like I said, my aunt, she used to come over, scrub and shit. She didn't have your ass, man. She'll turn you into a professional cleaner. Yeah. Derek said, yeah, military made us clean. Hell yeah. If you was in the military, you probably are not dirty at all. If you was in the military, you know what was hard for me to break my habit of? Is for me to break my habit of ironing shit, like ironing pants. I used to iron the hell out of some pants. Matter of fact, I still got. Do you know I still got my shine? It's not completely spit shine, but I still got my shine on my jump boots. On my jump boots. My jump boots are still got a shine on them, and I haven't touched them. Sir Flame said, he said my wife is a clean freak. Yeah. You can go too far with it. You got to be safe with it. Don't expose yourself with all those damn chemicals and shit. Because you guys see the strongest thing. I use bleach. But see, bleach, you can add water. You only use as much as you want to. And I use, like I said, everything I make out of my vegetable soap, man. That's all I use. It's non-toxic. That's what I use. Yep. Oh, shit. Look like I'm... Hold on, y'all. I knew something was going on, man. We about to sit here and lose power and stuff. And I ain't get no warning or nothing. Where your ass at? Get your ass over here. Plug your ass up. Yeah. There we go. We back up now. I'm sitting here running off a battery. You can't do this show running off a battery. Try to do this shit run off a battery, you be in trouble. Yep. Yeah, but these issues with these children, man, they still children, man, with these youngsters, man. These issues with them, like I said, it's part of that whole cancel culture shit, but like I said, we're not. And like I said, anybody that come in and is scared to say something in here, we're not part of that shit. I'm just letting y'all know. We got one 23-year-old that's been 23 for 23 years. Or for the past 23 years, he's been 23. We got his ass up in here talking about he'll be 24 next year. Okay, so we finally get to celebrate his 24th birthday after so many years of knowing him. But we're not the type in here. We're just not going to give. We're not going to, like I said, it's not that we don't give a F. It's just we don't have that kind of filter system. We're not going to be soft like the rest. And I'm not calling y'all soft, but if the shoe fit, put that shit on. You know, if it fit, put that shit on. See how it look. Because it's not up to us. You know, and plus, all YouTube and anybody's forum is going to be a little bit different, and ours just happen to be a little bit different. And we don't like all the too sensitive. We don't want you all sensitive and shit like that, because you're going to call the police and shit or something. Oh, it just hurt your feelings. You're going to need therapy. You're going to need therapy because we talked about your fur coat. Shit, somebody can talk about my fur coat. I'll still wear it. I'll still rock that shit. I put it on now. I mean, it's cool enough, and this ain't cold. I thought it was going to be a little bit cooler than it is. It's 57 right now. I thought it was going to be like, I can't never bring out my big coat. Look at D-Lo's up in the house. And Gil Cole. Gil Cole says salute. D-Lo 404 up in here says salute all. And then he also got his thumbs up. He said he made sure he hit that. Damn, Surflane, you doing too much shit, Surflane. Surflane says I use bleach, Lysol, Windex, and Pine Sol. I hope don't use all that shit together, brother. Yeah, Derek Bay says salute to Gil Cole. He says salute to D-Lo 404. Yeah, D-Lo, they went crazy the other day when you was driving. I think they lost their damn mind up in here, man. They almost hijacked Eagle. Almost had to stay, but I had to get the hell out because they started having me crying, man. They was talking about Raleigh's ass, talking about Raleigh's fur. I was like, no, let me get up out of here. I can't stay in here for them. But we've been on this whole thing, man, with the mental thing for a while, man. But it's true. It's just truthful. And see, the thing is, what we want to see is fights. And a lot of times, what you guys just don't want to admit it. And like I said, and here we're gonna talk grown folks boxing, and we're gonna talk grown folks talk. A lot of times, what happens is you guys aren't gonna say anything, and you guys know good and damn well that Raleigh had no business fighting Tank. Y'all knew that. Y'all knew Raleigh had no business fighting Tank. To be honest. I want everybody to be honest. Everybody who's participating. You know, if you're modded or not modded, I want everybody that's in here. I want everybody to participate, to put up a number. How many people in here really gave Raleigh a puncher's chance against Tank? Against Tank. Put up a 1 if you really gave Raleigh like a puncher's chance. Or did you know Raleigh was out of his damn mind and was going to get knocked the F out? D-Lo said no. He said I'm going to have to go back and catch the rest of that live stream. I kept getting calls. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wednesday, they lost their mind, brother, at the end of the show. D-Lo, believe that. They trust me. You know how this show gets sometimes. You know, we try to keep it a buck. You know, they started off today. Let me see if I can scroll back up. I think I can scroll back up. So these are jokes. This is the beginning of the show, somewhere around there. That's Yasser Hussein. So Yasser Hussein came in. I'm telling y'all, these are all his punchlines. He said Raleigh's so dumb. He said when Tank stole the show, he decided to call the police. That he wasn't done. He said Raleigh's so dumb. If he get locked in the supermarket, he starved to death. Nope, that's not it. He said Raleigh's so dumb, even Google can't translate him. Then his last one, he said Raleigh's so dumb, he stuck a phone up his ass to make a booty call. That's all. That's the beginning of the show. That's all Yasser. That's all Yasser started. That's how they started off the show. I'm like, wow. I said y'all gone. Yeah. No, yeah, Gil Cole's put up a 1. Oh, so Gil Cole, you gave him a puncher's chance? No, brother, I didn't. I knew that boy was in trouble when I started watching him, man. Everybody in here knew. Everybody was just, see, the thing is, we just want to watch fights. Gil's crazy. We just want to watch fights, Gil, but that's your opinion. And, well, Gil said, I gave him a chance. I gave him a puncher's chance. But D-Lo said, Eagle, I'm starting to wonder if Raleigh has any business walking out the house without a helmet on, let alone boxing. Raleigh versus Haney. He's just not, he ain't smart enough, brother. I understand D-Lo's sentiment right now. It kind of makes sense. It's true. I mean, come on, man. That boy got issues, Gil. Come on now. Somebody keep it a buck. Because Gil's the only one said that he gave him a puncher's chance. I couldn't give him no chances against Tank. You know what? And okay, I'm gonna tell you the main reason that I didn't is not only from my observation, it's from anybody who sparred with him or been in the ring with him, and we seen that he got one robbery. Come on, he got that other fight like 2 fights back. He got that robbery, and he wasn't looking good in there, and he couldn't get the knockout, and actually, in my estimation, lost the fight. It's his whole mental makeup, man. The way he's speaking and everything. He's just calling people too ugly to do this and too ugly to do. That's all he's worried about, if somebody's ugly or not. That's not going to get you no wins. What is that doing for you? Oh, he too ugly. He's dumb. He's stupid. He poor. He broke. He look like this. I mean, come on. What is that going to do for you? We got all these personalities and stuff. We got all these people that's better than the Alis. We don't even have a replacement for Ali today. We don't have nobody who's articulate and can rhyme and talk shit about somebody. It all has to be personal, like real personal. It's not like calling somebody a bear, a washerwoman, a gorilla. Now it's like, oh, you got breasts. I mean, but I'm not taking away from that, because what that still psychologically can bother somebody. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's just, we got to be, we don't have to be, we're not part of the cancel culture. Like I said, most people in here is at least 30 plus. Derek's the only one that's 23. But we have to think sometimes too, man. I know we're having our own conversations between ourselves. Sometimes we're like, oh man. So when you talk to your boy, you say, I don't even know if this boy belongs in there right now. What made a lot of sense was Anthony Peterson. I listened to what his brother was saying. His brother made a lot of sense. His brother saying, I see you down there, Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. What it do? What's up, brother? Salute. So what his brother said was, he was making assessments about certain fighters. He said, no, these fighters should have stayed out a little bit. You got to stay out. Especially when you take a devastating knockout or something like that. Because I know a lot of people love J-Rock, but J-Rock should have stayed out for a little bit. Derek Bay says, salute to Michael Johnson, Boxing Talking More. Yeah, but he should have stayed out a little bit, brother. He got to stay out. You can't just go rushing yourself back in there. You end up with mental issues and stuff. A lot of these fighters are having these, like I said, because they're part of that culture, man. A lot of them having those kind of issues and stuff. Because when they was raised, they wasn't raised up in school and stuff. They wasn't raised up with, don't you do that shit. They wasn't raised up with a teacher throwing a chalk eraser at your ass for standing up at the board when you ain't supposed to be up there. They wasn't raised like that. They too sensitive, man. And so they take that into training, and they tough guys in training and all that. Oh yeah, I'm bad. Look how fast I am. Looking in the mirror and shit like that. Because Ryan Garcia, he another one with mental issues, man. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all might not think he got mental issues, but he all like glamorous and shit. Oh, look at me, I'm so fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, you sonic fast, but when you end up getting your ass knocked out, see a lot of getting your ass knocked out also is not familiar for a lot of people. If you remember when Mike Tyson first got his ass knocked out, it's not familiar. It's not a familiar feeling. When you crawling around on the ground looking like an animal trying to pick up your mouthpiece and shit, the shit is just not. It's not becoming. But now these fighters now are even worse. Oh, crawling on the ground and shit. That shit is not a good feeling, man. Or running around the ring about to fall out the ring and shit. Run all in. Remember like I keep remembering Griffin. When Griffin got hit and ran all into the ring ropes and shit. Him and Burbick just falling all over the place. It's just not a familiar feeling. And we gotta understand, man. When we want boxing, but we gotta know that some of these fighters aren't mentally capable of. They got no business out there fighting. We know that they have no, physically and skill wise. A lot of times we know that they have no business in there. And what we end up having, if we end up having a tragedy sometimes when we get these fighters out there that have no business out there. Raleigh is like D'Lo said, he's probably is not the most mentally stable guy to be out there. If he's mentally the way he is, the way he's showing how he is, he's probably not a good thinker in the ring. Just go out there starting to throw punches. Wow. D'Lo again, he said, I don't know how Raleigh got to got the scoop. Let's just say, if he rode a school bus, it was not a standard size one. Oh, wow. Yeah. Derek Bay said Raleigh need a good trainer. I don't know. Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. He said, what up, Bailey? D to the Bailey. a trainer, but he need a psychologist too, though. He need a good trainer that he's gonna listen to, um, because that's gonna help his thought process. He's a good. See, now everybody think I'm throwing him under the bus, which I'm not. He's a good talent. He is a great talent to have. But we got to make sure that he's mentally focused round by round. So even if he slips up a little bit, we got to tell him, hey, you know what, you slipping up a little bit, like you wasn't focused that round. You got to have somebody to tell him, like you got to have a trainer that's going to tell him. You can't just let him, you winning. You can't have a dumbass trainer just saying, oh, you winning, you winning the fight. Don't worry about it. That was a good round. Or just telling you about the round situation. You can't have that guy. That cannot be the guy. That can't be the guy. You have to have the guy that's really keeping your ass in focus. You effed up that round, or you were slipping. You wasn't thinking. You was worried about some other bullshit. Let's get your jab working. He's doing this. He's doing that. Okay, you follow me. What you gonna do? You got to have him come back, because if you remember some of the old school trainers back in the day, before they had what they call trainer tracks, what they have on pay-per-view, they have trainer tracks on Showtime with Brian Custer. So before they had that, they just, let's go to the corner, and you would listen to the corner man, and the corner man would tell you exactly what you're doing, what you need to do. You got caught with a couple of hooks. Let's a couple of left hooks. So let's go underneath that. Let's get further on the outside. Let's get further on the right outside, or let's change the angle. Let's switch back when he's about to throw that hook. Let's get a counter. Let's get our own counter in when he's throwing that left. Let's get our own counter in. You know what I mean? And you would hear, like a lot of times trainers would be, honestly, they'd be raw with you. Manuel Stewart was one of the worst ones when it came to being honest with you. Tell your son you probably need to do something else. Probably need to work at McDonald's. God dang. It's like, and D-Lo bought it up. That we don't know how this guy got to school. We don't know how he can even function. And it's sad, man. Because we want to see a fight. Oh, I don't know why he fighting him. And you already know. Yeah. But shit, we got a surprise though with Avanesian. We ended up getting a surprise because he was in there, and he stayed in there and was fighting. Yeah. Yeah. Derek said, I tried, Eagle. Yeah. That's okay, Derek. We know he need a good trainer, but he needs somebody he needs somebody that's gonna keep his ass focused. Can't have two idiots in the corner. Yeah, you can't have two idiots in the corner. Your trainer works as you. You know what I mean? When you know it's sad when your trainer just as bad as you are. It's like, damn, the trainer just as bad as he is. And so somebody like that, somebody who can't stay mentally focused like that, I think Derek James he's good at stuff like that, because I listen to him, and he like telling you when you're messing up. It's just like Charlo. Mel is just hard headed though. You know what? He would never lost those fights. Or he wouldn't have had a close fights with Castagna, and he wouldn't have lost to Harrison if he would have been paying attention to what his corner was saying, what Derek is telling him. Derek James smart. Because he'll let you know when you just losing focus and shit. He ain't gonna just let you lose focus because he's already studied the fighter. He knows the fighter's habits, and he see what the fighter's doing in there at the time where he's training. Some trainers will just lie because they getting paid. I'm getting paid. They doing this shit. They doing that little dance there. They're like, I'm getting paid. They doing all this shit. Talking about they getting paid. I'm getting paid, baby. They doing all that. It's like they don't care what your mental state is. That's not good, man. That's one of the worst sports to be in. Combat sports is the worst sports to be in when you're not mentally, capable of handling it. And then you got somebody just want to just feed off you. It's a damn shame, man. Just like Ali. Somebody should have forced Ali to get out. Whether it was poison or whatever, because he never took a lot of brain damage. He never took a lot of shots to the head. And plus he was one of them type to just keep going, no matter if he's hurt or not. Yeah. But what they say about hindsight, though. Damn. Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk and more He said I left my gun in the trunk and battery effed up my damn. Oh wow, rail. Shaking my head. Yep. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Hope you didn't spend too much on it. I know guns is expensive, man. I seen that a lot of people they're using that. They're using that. They're using the switch now. And I'm not familiar with it, so I haven't been out to use that shit. So that switch. But I saw somebody out there with the desert with the eagle, and y'all still haven't figured it out. Y'all still haven't figured out. No matter who wins the Super Bowl, the eagle wins. Y'all still haven't figured that out. I win no matter which side wins. I win. I win. Yeah, but that switch, man, that switch, it turns your shit into like a rapid. Turns your gun into like a rapid fire. Them shots is gone just that quick. I don't know if it can run off like a whole. I don't know if it can run off like 10 or whatever, but it can run. It runs off. From what I see, it runs like 4 quick. Like quick. As soon as you squeeze it, those four are gone. Like a quick machine gun. Yep. Damn, brother, but that's sad though. Derek Bay said, damn. He said, for real, Michael Johnson boxing talking more. Yep. D-Lo came in and said something. I don't know what the hell you wrote, D-Lo. You take it down? D-Lo came in and put a point up. Point. What you got? I don't see. I'm trying to see what D-Lo had. Yeah. Anyway, D-Lo just come in with a period. I guess a period. Michael Johnson boxing talking boy said, yeah, damn. He said paint going straight aluminum. Straight, damn. Yeah. You said the switch is 20. Yeah, I'm talking about the switch that they use now. They got so they saying that they're using the switch. I don't know nothing about. I don't really know about, how many, what kind of clip it run that it will run those shit. That it will run those bullets through. I don't know. I'm just getting it because I just never heard of it like that. But I've seen it. Like I've seen it lately, in the way that they're using it. The switch that they use now. The way that they're using it, as soon as you touch it, all your bullets are gone. But how accurate can you be like that? Because even us, we used to shoot like semi-automatic. They didn't allow us to shoot automatic. Oh yeah. Gil, hook Michael Johnson's boxing talk. You better try to hook up with Gil somehow. Yeah, Gil is the weapons expert in here when it comes to, fixing guns and making guns and shit. Gil, that's the guy right there. Now, when you talking about big artillery shit, that's the kind of shit I work on. That's what I used to do. I used to work on the big boys. I used to work on the stuff that you don't bring the gun against me. I used to work on the cannons and shit. Yeah. Yeah, you get caught with a switch. Oh, okay. I see what he means. He said that a switch is 20 years. I see what he means. Yeah, he said, yeah, you get caught with a switch. It's 20 years. He says, does 945. Okay, 45. God dang, rolled it up. Pretty much a few jams for Glock. Yep. Yeah, Derek said exactly. It's a waste of bullet. Yeah, just running the shit off all quick like that. They wouldn't let us do that. They'd come over and slap the shit out you, man. They hit you in the back of your helmet. If they caught you in the military doing that shit, they'd slap you in the back of your helmet. And that's why I was expert anyway. Mm-hmm. That's how I make you. You make expert. You nice and slow. You nice and slow. You're nice and slow. Ta 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 ta. Nice and slow. Pinpoint. I want all my shots to go in between the eyes. All of them. If I can't get you in between the eyes on every shot, I'm a failure. Because that's why I want to catch you. In between. Boom, boom. Every shot. In between the eyes or in the mouth. Eagle, stop. He said, yeah. He said you get caught with a switch, you get a good vacation for that shit. But this is what I don't get, man. Why? See, when we was just talking about this shit, Derek and Gil. We just talking about all these mental issues and shit, and you got people posting this shit on social media. They could track your dumb ass. Wow. Y'all, something wrong with y'all. Yep. Yeah, Derek Bay said, yeah, you will receive a nice vacation if you get caught with a switch. Yeah. Michael Johnson Boxer talking more. He said, I built my own AR. Okay, that's what's going on. Yep. Oh, Gil down at the bottom. He said he do a Sarah Coat Day. I need Gil to make me something equivalent to like the eagle. Eagle. I do everything eagle, brother. Eagle, eagle, eagle. All my stuff is eagle. My name is eagle. My favorite stuff, all my stuff around me, always eagle. Y'all see me with eagle feathers, eagle this, eagle, eagle, eagle. Everybody know. Here come eagle. Eagles way of boxing. Yeah. We gonna get a fighter one of these days. I'm not gonna say when. I don't know. One of these days we'll get a fighter that's, articulate. They're too scared to be like Ali, but why would you not want to be like somebody who's gotten everybody into boxing? Of course, you're not going to be exactly him, or you trying to be. Don't try to be Ali, but just try to be Ali like, You don't have to do the poetry or nothing like that. But at least if you're going to talk about somebody, like you, because we came from Ali area where he used to do all the rhyming and stuff, and we went to the whole, era where everybody's like banging on people. If you're going to bag on somebody or cap on somebody, let's do that. Have somebody that's good at that. Have somebody that's good at it to make us laugh and get excited about the fights. We can't even get excited when you clowns get up here and y'all wearing fur and shit like that. Y'all got on furry boots and Conor McGregor, big ass fur on and ends up thawing it because it's too hot. He's looking stupid. Come on, y'all salesmanship is just... I'm sorry, your salesmanship and the people that buy what you sell on both ends sucks. For real, for real. It really does. Because y'all not even really getting this hyped up. We just like, we talk amongst each other. We got to talk amongst each other. You gonna watch the fight? We're asking each other the question, are you going to watch the fight? See, when Mike Tyson fought, we didn't ask, are you going to watch the fight? It was either, I'm getting the fight, or where you watching the fight at, or who got the fight. Those are the questions. Now it's not. Because now we got, a lot of times we talk to cousin hookup or something like that about your fight. That's how much we care about your fight. But like I said, still some fighters I'll pay to see. I'll still pay to see Tank. I'll still pay to see Wilder. I'll pay to see Earl Spence. I'm starting to run out of names. But a lot of the fighters, I'm not saying I won't pay to see no other fighters, but yeah. Those are the three that I know I'll pay to see. Now, some of you fighters I probably won't pay to see you, and you're probably on punishment with me. Especially if you turn something like footwork into the new running, and you got your family backing you and stuff like that. All these running, y'all not ready for the top part of the game. If you say stupid shit like that, you're not ready for the top part of the game. And y'all know who I'm talking about. So y'all not ready for it. And some of you fighters ain't ready. Y'all so said, we know you pay for Spence. I'm not saying I'll pay for everything that Spence do. No. I'll pay for Spence. I'll pay for Keith Thurman. Just because I want to see what he do. I won't pay too much for Keith. I'll pay for Keith, but I won't do too much. I'm just not I won't pay for Bud. And yes, Bud has to fight certain people for me to pay for. I'm not paying for it. I'm not getting caught up in some of the shit. I won't pay for Anthony Joshua. Yes, if he fight Wilder, I'll pay for it. But then again, I'm paying for the Wilder fight. Like Derek Chisora, I won't pay. I'm just talking about heavyweights. Daniel Dubois, I won't pay. Joyce, I probably won't pay. Parker, I won't pay. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of ones in the heavyweights I won't pay. Antoine Russell, I would probably pay. Because he's just like he's a little rough guy. I like him. There's certain people I like. I'm just saying, but there's certain people I won't pay. And just speaking of this, now I'm hearing some news. I'm reading that Lomachenko is having money issues or something like that. He's trying to get more money. That's like, dude, I mean, you overplayed your hand already. It's too late. It's too late in your career. Your hype and shit has faded. Old media could not save the hype that they had put him through. You know what I mean? Old media can't. All the shit that they put Loma through, there's no saving, there's no resurrecting or nothing like that. You can win and you can become something again. But more or less, if you beat somebody who's big, what they're going to say about you, or they just was probably hyped up. They're not going to... old media might try to save you and resurrect you, but most people is going to be like, yeah, it was a good test. That's all it was a test. But stop trying to get money. You ain't a prize fighter no more. You're halfway clown. You half clown. Yeah. Okay, y'all said salute fam at Gil Coast. You just now seen Gil? Gil Coast said it. Y'all sir 100. Yeah. Y'all sir said salute fam at Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk and more. Oh, so y'all sir must have. Oh yeah, y'all know that his girl come and get him every once in a while when he in with Eagle. When he's in here with us, believe me, his girl come get him. Hey, you listening to Eagle again? Get off of that. She make him get off of YouTube. Get off of YouTube listening to Eagle. He had to go in there and wash dishes or something, or make her something. He didn't give her some dessert or something like that. She said, okay, you go and watch Eagle again. Yeah. Said you only saying you would pay for Keith because he's fighting Earl next. Be honest, Eagle. No. I would pay to see Keith. Like if Keith fought Bud, I would be paying to see Keith rather than paying to see Bud. That's the truth. I don't really pay for Bud. To be honest, for some reason, I just haven't. Maybe I will, but I just haven't. Michael Johnson Boxer Talking More said, yes, sir. Michael Johnson Boxer Talking More, he said, Eagle be paying for Christopher Lovejoy. Yeah. I ain't gonna pay but for so much though, y'all. Sir, again, she actually don't mind you, Eagle. You don't curse or be vulgar. No, I don't have to really curse and be vulgar. Well, I will curse. You guys know I will curse, but I try to keep it 100. I usually don't curse, but I will curse. But you guys do. You guys take care of a lot of stuff for me though. So a lot of times Eagle don't have to say a lot of stuff because it's all modded up in there. Everybody come in here. Most people that come in here is mods or they become mods. Simple as that. I'm sorry. Most people come in here as mods or they become mods. All you see is blue. That's all you see. It's intimidating. It's like, oh shit, we better stay on the outside and don't say nothing. But this crowd, my mods aren't like that. Because I see people keep popping in and out, but I'm saying my mods aren't like that. They're not gonna just toss you out like that. I mean, just come in and be on, talk about what we're talking about a little bit at least. At least come in. Don't just come in talking some shit. Tom Brady. Don't come in talking about Tom Brady's the GOAT or something like that. Because it depends on the mood of the mods if you come in and say that or not. They might let you live for saying that, or they might be, get your ass out here. We ain't even talking about Tom Brady right now. So they might, yeah. But thank you, Mrs. Hussein. Thank you so much. I tried to keep it respectful, dear. I tried to keep it real respectable, and I know your husband's a good guy. He's our brother from across the pond, and so we kind of learn from him. He learned from us, and we try to get be on the same page. It's hard sometimes to be on the same page, and I bring up stuff that people just ain't gonna bring up. Like, people aren't gonna bring up that there's some guys in boxing that probably shouldn't be in boxing, probably should be doing something else. But they just don't want that broom. They don't want to walk. They just don't want to have that broom in their hand. So we got to watch them fight. And you guys love some of them. And I'm not gonna bring some of them up, because if I bring up one of them right now, you guys gonna lose. Oh, Eagle, no, Eagle, you did my little. You guys gonna go crazy if I say that somebody probably should, do something else. Y'all gonna be upset. Even because Gil still wants to throw Tony Harrison out there, and I think he should probably take a break. A lot of people just ain't gonna say that. They're not gonna be brave enough to say that this guy probably need a little bit of rest. He need a little bit of, you know what I mean? He needs to assess what he's doing. Maybe take a little bit of a break. Maybe strengthen up his jaw a little bit. I'm just saying, I'm looking out for his. He cannot afford to fight Charlo again. Charlo's gonna fight extra hard. Anybody that he fight right now, he got all the straps. It's not gonna be a good sight, in my estimation. Y'all might see something. Oh, I see something. Everybody always sees something. Remember Meltdown seen something? Everybody's seen something. And y'all think I ride with Spence? I don't really ride with nobody, but I like Spence's personality. I like, from what I see, he might do some shady shit somewhere else, just like Gervonta Davis might do some shady stuff. Because Ryan can't stand Tank. He'll come in here and call Tank a little shrimp. He'll call him a midget. Oh, wow. I mean, he don't like him. He don't like Tyson. Anybody that had any kind of accusation against him when it comes to females, he don't like. And I say that people make mistakes. I don't like you if you mess with girls, but if some people make mistakes, like if you mess with a girl of mine, you're gonna regret it. But see, a lot of times we let justice take over, and a lot of times justice is not necessarily served correctly. And we have actually lost people in the past that DNA would have saved them and freed them. You actually had cops admitting to guys. There's a guy just got out. He did so many years, like 14 years or something like that. They was trying to keep him in for life. And the cop had said, and I don't know how they found out, but the cop had said that, oh, we don't care if you did it or not. He said, you're going to be in front of an all-white jury. And plus, you're going to have my testimony. We locking your ass up. You going to jail for life because off of my word. We don't give a shit if you did it or not. We don't even care. We don't need no suspect. Because you the suspect. Like, God dang, and you don't believe this stuff like that happened, man. And you're not talking about 200 years ago. It's shameful. I was just reading about, there's a little kid. He don't even look, he's 14. He looks 10. The picture, he looks like 10, 11 years old. They got shot by some racist guy. And they let the guy out, talking about, because the guy claimed it was self-defense, but they got to go over the footage and the forensics and all that. to figure out if it was self-defense or not. A little guy that's that small, a guy that looks like he weighs 90 pounds is not going to be a threat to any grown man, no matter what size that man is, because you got your man strength and everything already. Stop it. Just stop. I know I got serious a little bit for a second, but yeah. We talk about it. We talk about all of it. We try to talk about all of it in here. Okay, so these two fights tonight. Who y'all got on these fights? Might be some more fights, but who y'all got? Y'all got Navarrete? Who you guys got? Huh? What about you? I'm really concerned about Yasser. Who Yasser got? Because he might go with the Australian. So Navarrete versus Wilson. Wilson ain't got but one loss. And we got Pedraza. I'm really interested in Pedraza. I want to see what Pedraza, what he can do. It's a big test. I want to see what he do. I'm not saying I'm picking him, but I want to see what he do. And then we got Serrano tomorrow. I know everybody going with Serrano, so we'll see. It should be a good one. Should be a nice one. Should be tough. We got Cortez tonight too also. That's under the Pedraza undercard. And actually Pedraza is undercard and Barboza, they both undercard. Navarrete is the show attraction on ESPN Plus. And then Serrano tomorrow. Undercard is gonna be Hitchens and Wowza. Yeah. And then of course we got Baumgartner again. She's up in there versus McKayla. Of course we going with Baumgartner. Yeah. And we got Nicholson and Alvarez. You choose them. So we got down under Nicholson. And we got Alvarez. So we'll see how that go. Yeah. But as far as I have, there's nothing really big that I know of. And just you guys know of some other fights. I know Derek and them will talk about their MMA. Oh, you got MMA fights coming up, but I'll catch them at the end. I'll catch the replay. Yeah, Derek, he said in Ohio. Is it in Ohio? It's California. From what I know, California. So, yeah. Yeah, even Saturday fights the same. Everything's in LA. Serrano fights in LA. See what you got. Yeah. Oh yeah. You talking about the guy who shot him? Yeah. Yeah, he shot him from his truck. Yeah, he shot him from his truck. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, sir said I got Navarrete. He said for the KO. Derek said I got Navarrete by the KO too. Wow, everybody picking the KO. Yeah, so said, why would I go with the Ozzy? Because their forefathers were convicts from the UK. And UK was convict. It had a bunch of convicts that stayed there too. Yeah, so said MMA is good this weekend. He said he got Lewis versus Spivak in the UFC and Federer versus Bader in Bellator. Okay, yeah, Federer versus Bader. Okay, that's gonna be a good one right there, brother. Yeah. Hey, but let's get out of here. I got you guys' side notes and stuff. Y'all funny. I was gonna kind of roast y'all today, but I said, nah, let me let my people live today. I was gonna kind of roast y'all a little bit. I said, cause my people, my minds just, they're not the same as anybody else's, man. Y'all just be going off. Lately, we've been going smooth sailing. You know, a lot of our shows, we've been nice and smooth. Every once in a while, we have, like, it's never rough. But we've had blackouts to where it's the whole show I couldn't even stop. Is that we just turned it into a fun fest. I miss those times, man. We're going to have a boxing event that is fun enough and funny enough to just have us like rolling and laughing and stuff. We getting a couple of punchlines here and there. We got some punchlines from Plant saying that Benavidez got tits, stuff like that. So we getting some punchlines, but we just not getting. I don't know. It is. Let me ask y'all this before I go. Are these fighters, are they suffering from like a real, now just think about it. I don't get too critical, but just think, are they suffering from some type of like a personality dilemma? I'll just put it that. Even if you don't answer, just take that one with you later. Are we suffering from some type of, a personality dilemma? Like the personalities just ain't there. Everybody's basing and building their personalities off of what they see on social media or something like that. So people don't know how to be. They can't just be themselves or just can't. I don't know. Okay, y'all said this is meant to be Federer's retirement fight. Okay. So they go out there. Yeah, sir, crying. He said for the fourth or fifth time. Michael Johnson's boxing talk more. He said they just weak. So that's what I'm just trying to find out, brother. I know it's something. I don't know. We just not getting. I don't know, man. It's just like I miss the Ali type. We can't have another Ali, but we got to have somebody that got to at least have a mouthpiece on them somehow, man. Come on, damn. None of y'all, all y'all talking with lisp and stuff. It's like. Or just talking like, what the hell did you just say? Y'all not making no sense, man. But right now, my little nephew, my little baby, and I call him baby nephew because he's short. Ain't nothing to do. He a grown ass man, but I just call him baby nephew. Tank David, that's my favorite right now. So y'all already know that. Y'all already know. I know a lot of people hate him, don't like him, but that's my favorite right now. So it's not Earl Spence, but it's my favorite, And I'm not supposed to have favorite, but he's my favorite. Not necessarily boxer, but he's just my favorite. Yeah. Derek Bates said he hasn't fought since 2021, though. Okay, we're going to see how it goes. Michael Johnson, boxer talking more. He said 800 mags of... oh, man. He said the F up is what they need. Oh, wow. He said 800. He's not the 800 milligrams. He said the 800 milligrams of man to F up. The 800. Can they take 2 400s on Michael? hey, but 800 is that 800? They got 1200s now, man. What's that one? You guys ever take that shit? That shit have me running around in circles and shit. Is that I forget the name of that shit? That little bottle. It's a little elixir. What's that shit called? 5 hour. Remember, I think it started off as 3 hours or something. That shit went up. I used to go to Vegas and shit and Reno and gamble and use that little bottle. I think they got 6, 7 hours now on them shits, man. God, I couldn't take it. Man, I have a heart attack if I took an 8 hour energy. Whew. I know them threes used to have me like, and I was taking those little, I forgot what they called, man. I was taking that capsule, and that capsule had my leg jumping. And my girl was looking at me, my leg was jumping. She looked at me like, she took them shits from me. She threw them away. She said, you can't take those no more. Cause that shit had my leg jumping up and down. She said, you can't take that shit no more. But it's good when you have a girl, even though they ain't, they end up not being shit sometimes. But it's good to have a girl that look out for your health. Just look out for you like that when it comes to certain stuff. Because my dumb ass, I would have kept taking it like, oh no, I feel good. That shit, you don't feel good when your leg is jumping. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, man. Y'all know what it is, Eagles Wear Boxing. All the time, man. Nothing but blessings all the time, brother. That's all I give y'all, man. Yeah. Oh, no, no. Michael Johnson's back again. He said, no. He said, one big ass pill since they acting zesty. Yeah, that 5-hour energy done went up to like 8 now. Yeah, no, I don't mess with those energy drinks. No, don't mess with that shit, brother. I was doing that shit because I'm burning candles on both ends all the time, man. I'm always doing some shit. If I can sit my ass down, I'll be okay. But sometimes I'm telling you, brother, I probably don't get how many hours you should go get to sleep. 56 hours a week for 7 days. Shit, I probably get like 20. I probably get like 28 hours of sleep all my life, man. Just about. Still living off my military schedule. I don't get no sleep, man. I just don't. I need to sit my ass down. Sit your ass down. I tell everybody to sit their ass down, but I need to sit my ass down sometime, y'all. Yeah, Eagle need to sit his ass down. Y'all need to tell Eagle, sit your ass down, Eagle. Yeah. Yeah. But we going to this weekend, man. Y'all have a good one out there, man. Just stay positive, stay protected, and just stay away from dumb shit. That's all I can say, man. I'll see you. Y'all say peace to all. Derek said peace, family. Derek said I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Yeah, no. He said no. Yeah, them drinks, man, they something else. Like I said, man, I was doing the stinky sit down stinky leg. I was doing the oil pump and shit. And I was doing the oil pump. Look, the bad thing about it is I was doing the oil pump at a poker table. I'm at a poker table and I'm doing my girl sitting next to me. I'm doing the pump. I'm doing the leg pump. She's like, yeah, no, you gotta stop doing the leg pump. You can't we can't have you doing all that out here. Anyway, deuce, baby. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'll see y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Y'all, like I said, y'all be good out there, man. Keep it positive only. Peace.